Thanks. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes. You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now the pass to Rozier. Williams trying to break free, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, that confidence really obvious on Rozier's jumper. Knocking it down, and you can see his team didn't doubt it either.
Now here's Conley. And here is McDaniel. 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And they get it back. And that one, good. Edwards got 5.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Williams passes to Hayward. Charlotte moving the ball around. Washington kicks to Hayward. For the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And Minnesota will come the other way. Back to Conley. Fires it up. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Hayward. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Rozier looking around. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Well, about as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade, changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Now, here's Washington. On the wing, Rozier. Williams passes to Hayward. Kicks it to Ball. Over Conley. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside, Edwards. Back to Conley. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Down low, here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Hayward passes the ball. And here is Rozier. Edwards defending. Ball against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Ball kicks to Washington. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 4. McDaniels. Gobert down low. Defended by Hayward. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by Minnesota. Williams can't hit. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And here's Conley outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle that run, you can't just let it go on any longer.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball finds Rozier. Right wing. Washington against Anderson. Looking to end the run. And it's laid up and in by his possession. 10-point lead to the middle. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. To the wing right side. Passes to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. And another three for Minnesota.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here's Washington. Outside ball. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Here is Hayward. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Rozier.
You know, inside, Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Now here is Conley. He has 5. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Inside, here's Edwards, and he banks in the layup. And 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington
Converting on the fast break.
And the first one at the line is good. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Austin Rivers comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 14. Now Edwards. 12 points for him. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I like their focus. Very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Makai Luke's checked in for P.J. Washington. The free throw drops for McDaniels. Hornets trail by 17. Oubre on the wing. He makes his first shot of the game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here.
And the first one drops. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Now, here is Smith. Oubre finds Smith. Lob pass to Oubre. And rejection by McDaniels. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Smith, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Oubre for three. Drills it from outside. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Rivers. And there's the pass to Edwards. And there it is for him. 14 points for him.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Richards passes to Mikhailuk. He kicks it to Smith. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Over Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Now, here's Oubre.
2 minutes.
He has 5.
2 minutes.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw.
Feels lucky they found a new home.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Edwards. Free throw, good, Oubre. Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
And so here's Charlotte, following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Pass to Mikhailuk. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter.
Minnesota foul. Austin Rivers. First person.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Alexander Walker passes to McLaughlin. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Mikhailuk. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Reed's got 6.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
The pass to Mikhailuk. Smith with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. pass to Richards. Up and in on the layup.
Simply dynamite in the pick and roll is Dennis Smith. Superb at fitting passes through the defense in these sets. Pocket passes, we call them.
Now here's Rivers. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's McLaughlin from the arc. A nice shot by Rivers. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Oubre for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota, setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Hayward outside. Back to Ball. They grab their own miss. Here's Richards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Anderson outside. Pass to McLaughlin. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Hayward finds Ball. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Washington. Guarded by Reed. Hayward can't hit. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Pass to Hayward. Back to Ball. Rozier for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. For 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. Richards passes to Rozier. Hayward on the wing, defended by Anderson. There's the pass to Richards. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. Over to the wing. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And the Hornets call time here.
And these guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for Reed. Noel comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hayward outside. And here is Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Now, here's Rozier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. Now Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Rozier. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Outside, Edwards. Passes it to Noel. Back to Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. That free throw good from Washington. Timberwolves leading by 17. Pass to Noel. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Noel. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Washington kicks the ball. Charlotte moving it around. Williams passes to Washington. On its way from Hayward for 2. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience. You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Over in the corner, Conley. Over Ball. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists in the game. Hayward outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Rozier. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Conley against Ball. Here's Noel. A rebound by Washington.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I like the fact that
Free throw good from Hayward.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Oubre against Edwards. Rivers with it. Edwards looking it over. A three-pointer goes right on target. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And so here's Charlotte. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Hayward with some nice D. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Hornets. Smith finds ball. Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert. The pass to ball. Now here's Oubre. To the paint. Here's Smith. Williams trying to break free. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Free throw good, Smith.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. 6 to shoot. Here's Rivers. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Alexander Walker's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Mikhailuk is checked in. A free throw drops for Rivers. So it's the Hornets now. Smith kicks to Oubre. Passes it to Richards. Smith outside. This one for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 21. Driving in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to Mikhailuk. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Smith wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
Very good at stroking it from downtown.
Rivers passes to Reed. Feeds to McDaniels. Reed with it. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Rivers. Lets it fly. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Oubre outside. 1:05 left in the first half. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Outside Edwards. And the shot goes down. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The pass to Thor. And rejection by McDaniel. Left side, Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in.
The paint, that's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6. From 13, and that one drops. 8 points for him.
And I love the mid-range game of Smith. We don't see that a lot from a bunch of players nowadays, but he's constantly looking to let it fly from here.
From the high post, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. Not if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. They're
wow!
Edwards rising to the rafters.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
The kick out to Ball. From outside, off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Hayward passes to Washington. Here's Rozier. The dish now to Williams. Pass to Washington. Hayward outside. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Williams gets the bucket. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Knight taking his time here. And the call is going to be, yes, it is. Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Down low. Rozier against Edwards. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Conley. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes it.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right side, Ball. Rozier for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got 30 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. Pocket 6. Hayward trying to get open. Good D by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball,
the first one falls.
hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And Edwards drops them both. Hornets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Ball, the pass to Washington. Williams with the ball. He's guarded by Knight. That's good from Williams on the assist by Rozier. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
McDaniels finds Conley. Now Knight. And here is McDaniels. He's got 8. Conley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
For 2.
The first free throw is good. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. Here's Hayward. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, you can count on Hayward knowing how to get physical inside. Muscles past the defense and gets his shot.
Here's McLaughlin. Anderson outside from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anderson's got 9.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Rozier kicks the ball. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here.
Jordan McLaughlin.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hayward. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First person at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
He's off on the second. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Anderson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Ball, the pass to Hayward.
Charlotte foul. Gordon Hayward. Second personal foul.
Rozier against Conley. Pass to Reed. He kicks it to McDaniels. Over Hayward. A shot by McDaniels, no good. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. "14 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Rozier's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Anderson, right side. And the pass to McLaughlin. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 12. Releases from 15. Here's Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Dave, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He told me it's a sprained elbow. They put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. He's checked in for Williams. Mikhailuk comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. Timberwolves have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Here's Rivers. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes to Hayward. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Another shot. Anderson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Charlotte ball.
Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mikhailuk. The three. That one no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Reed the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 5. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. McLaughlin's got 7 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here is Smith. He's got 8. Here's Mikhailuk. Inside. And that one's good. Richards. 8 points for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now the pass to Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. From 13, here's Reed. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now Smith passes it to Richards. To the inside. Oubre. Good on the bucket. 10 points. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Rivers passes to Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Good, nice job down
He
low.
just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the Hornets now, after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Mikhailuk. No good on that one. Anderson outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Reed with it. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Reed's got 10.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Smith with it. He's got 8. Steps back and fires. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Noel. No good that time. Here's Thor, defended by Anderson. Kicks to Smith. Pass to Thor. To the middle. Here's Richards, guarded by Reed. Here's Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Anderson. Edwards comes in for Noel. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Jordan McLaughlin. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And here's Edwards. 32 points in the game. from deep. Off on that one. And so it's Minnesota leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Prince. Austin Rivers is out there with Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Basket good.
It's only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
The pass to Melo. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
J.T. Thorne.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now, here's Melo. Here's Mineapolis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Paper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And that one misses. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Moore's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. And the second free throw, good. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Thor. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about one?
The free throw off from Moore. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game.
You communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Now here's Prince. 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. The Hornets pull it in. Williams passes to Mineapolis. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
No clue how he got that one.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He dishes it to Prince. Pass to Noel. Just 4 to shoot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Mikhailuk. Jones, the pass to Mikhailuk. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Knight. Williams, that's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And there's the pass to McLaughlin. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft
stars. But from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Here's Williams, following the 3 by Minnesota.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Guarding position. He wasn't set.
Minnesota on D. Mikhailuk passes to Williams. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 13 points for Williams.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Noel. Step back shot. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Passes it to Melodon. Here's Thor. 6 on the shot clock, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pass tonight. Prince against Jones. Williams with the block, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Charlotte on D. Now here's Prince to the inside. Now Jones. Moore with the steal. Lobbed up there for Knight, and Knight slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Thor. Pass to Melodon. All alone. And the shot is good. Melodon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
There's the pass to McLaughlin. Knight wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. There's another turnover by the Hornets. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Passes it to Thor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
Keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Now, here's Melodon. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. At the elbow, Jones. Here's Mikhailuk. They get it back. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Now, here's Moore.
Noel, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Second free throw, no good. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's McGowan's after the basket by Minnesota. Jones, no luck.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to McLaughlin. The feed to Prince. Sinks that one from the post.
Prince has a nice, varied offensive game now. Loves mixing it up and going with the floater when the opportunity presents itself.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to McGowan. And here is Maladon. Here's Mikhailuk. And yes, it's good. Mikhailuk's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Kicks it to Moore. The pass to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lobbed up there for Knight. Throws down the alley-oop slam. That's the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now here's Maladon. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Thor, guarded by Prince. McGowan's lays it up off the glass. Fourth quarter. Moore outside. Pass to Noel. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league, to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to McLaughlin. The pass to Noel. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Around 57%.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And by getting a victory in the final game of the year between these two, they will have saved themselves some embarrassment, ending with a record of 1-2 in their season series against Charlotte.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
It was the kind of game for him.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. Here's McLaughlin. Dishes it to Moore. Passes to Rivers. Lobbed up there for Knight, and Knight slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maladon passes to Jones. Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Rivers. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
And that's what you like to see.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.
David.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans were great. We shared the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.